hey, this is probably what killed the Arda. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black. Oh, I think she said this. Yeah, anyways. Gilded dendra. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to dendra miasma, a sure and painful way to die. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. Yeah. Okay. Let's leave. Call in the next. Thank you for your help earlier Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The Sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Arda was poisoned with gilded dendra has everyone worried. Yeah, okay. The temporary acting Arda is panicking, and I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. Does she perhaps like Emerald Mass? We were trying to find her, and Sister Charlotte remembered that the Jacob's Worth plant is said to help locate people. Here we are. People tend to be drawn to this unusual flowers. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of the Jacob's Worth. But it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It is said that they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate, and have been used successfully to find many a lost wanderer out on the fells. Okay. Those are distinct leaves. The leaves seem to have a mind of their own, surely. Yep. Jacob's Worth. Solomon's Scepter. Yeah. Hello. I read about a wonderful sounding ornamental plant, but my book didn't say what it was called or where to find it. It has curled leaves and a dark blue flower. Curled. I think the amount of things I've been stuffing here is... aren't the curled I was thinking of. Here we are. Lady of Summer. Sought after ornamental plant, yes. We've had our eyes on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Dendrus. The Dendrus. Letter. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise would be useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sangral Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the Dendrus. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us? What is your group about exactly? Because, you know, you could be fine, but then you said do not make the mistake of ignoring us, and I feel like you maybe are a threatening group who I might want to ignore, honestly. Dendrus. I'm a little concerned it could have something to do with Dendra. You know, that poison? I don't know. I'm gonna ignore them for now. I'll have to decide by the end of the day. I have returned from Swinside. I must admit I was hoping for more to go on, but there was certainly signs of a ritual having been performed at the stone circle. Yes? Okay. And the poor victim, well, the less said about him, the better. Ruben had it right, though. Grizzly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on a sample of the gilded dendra. Okay. I just read it recently, so... Touching the leaves of this plant can be painful. I know... My fingers ache from handling this plant. I'm gonna check the others, but I think it's that one. I just don't necessarily like the leaf shape on this drawing versus it. Okay. Gilded dendra, plant identified. Maiden sorrow. None of these is the ones I want. The red ebony and the winter's breath or something? Hello. My aunt died 2 weeks ago, and I inherited her house. I have been sifting through her possessions, and last night I found something unusual. Are you giving it to me? In a forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. Oh dear. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong that I cannot cut through them. Should you, though? I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? Sorry. Royal Gentella. Let's see. Royal Gentella. I'm not even checking this. I'm so confident. Yep. Plant I didn't read the entry. Give me a moment. Sometimes called Everhart, they do have alternate names. The pink flower of the Royal Genta was made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. One of the few known ways to release the binds of Swiftsnare is to apply a paste created from the sap of the Royal Genta. Okay. Also known as Hell's Gate here, but that's not what I want. Or Winter Blue. Winter Boar. Where are you? Right, Oh, I haven't identified you yet. Also known as Blue Elor or Blue Winter, after its cool blue-gray flowers, Winter Boar is a hardy plant often found growing in extreme cold environments. The rubbery leaves make an effective insect repellent when applied to the skin. This is the plant. Blue-gray flowers. Gray-blue flowers, yes. So, wheel to explore. Let me... Yes. Oh, it was Winter's Boar this entire time. Oh, It said Blue Winter's up here. It said Winter Board down here. I need to pay attention to that. Anyways. Plant identified. Book entry acquired. Some know as green-eyed. So I also should look into if... new plant acquired. What are you? I should also look into if there's a plant called red ebony. Those thorns look menacing. I'm staying well clear of them. So it's a cool plant. Oh, and you're identified. I'm kind of thinking about just ignoring this, honestly. I'm pretty sure they're poisonous cultists. Let me ban cheap viewers. Ban user. Oh, apparently on mobile you have to give a reason for the ban. Cheap viewers, ban. Now banned from the channel. Alright, yes. Is my book under my map? Yes, it is. And this can go in the archive. So, it's not necessarily going to be a plant I haven't identified before. Though actually, there's not many red plants up here, so I'm going to take the risk that it's one I have yet to identify. I guess I could also look for the effect rather than just the, sorry. Rather than just the name. Because it's supposed to, like, reveal things unseen. Oh! This could be very relevant. Elders, not to the thing I was talking about before. Relevant to other things. Elders Phenolium. The petals of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote to dendromiasma, a deadly poison that causes the blood to slowly turn black, eventually resulting in a painful death. It has an intoxicating scent similar to that of Solomon's scepter. Remember this, it could save our life later. I don't know what Solomon's scepter smells like. And yes, I am getting distracted trying to identify that. Oh, I haven't identified Solomon's scepter. Many sweet-smelling flowers. Many sweet-smelling small flowers. The smell is alluring. It could be Solomon's scepter. But it's also possible I don't have Solomon's scepter. Let me just... Solomon. And... alluring, sweet. Here we are. Intoxicating. I don't know if we have it yet. See, I don't know if we have the book entry. Do we have the flower? smells pleasant. I have gotten very focused. This only says smells pleasant. This has a sweet scent. Like strawberry dipped in honey. Is that intoxicating? Or alluring? I don't know. I might not have this. Okay. Known to improve eyesight at night. Eye bright. That makes sense, I guess. Great strength. I think I already identified that. Energy. Huh. Maybe I should focus on other things. It's just I got this today, and so far you've been able to use the things today. Though I did miss one day because apparently my mind is very fragile. Oh dear. Strotium. The dark red fruits should not be ingested under any circumstances as they are highly poisonous, resulting in insanity and then death. The cross-section of the stem shows the distinctive words I can't pronounce and are probably technical plant terms. Also not useful for identification, I don't think. At least in this game, you know. Okay. Labels, book. Why are you over there again? Outside Sagil's church. I don't know if I'm doing it, but I can at least, like, check what they say if I go there, right? I'm not finding it. Right, I have the shift ability. Straining my eyes for no reason. Sedberg, but it's Gil. Sad Gil. Are you an ocean? You couldn't have given better instructions, could you? Getting kind of sore. Where are you? Also interesting to know, I noticed the letter up here changes when you... So if you have a need to use these numbers and letters, you can check up there instead of having to cross-reference, which is helpful if you have dyslexia and... Well, I don't know if it's dyslexia. I don't know, but I can have trouble not keeping on the same line. Ah, there we are. Sedgill. The church isn't hard to find in the small hamlet of Sedgill. This must be the place. Yeah, but like... You kind of threatened me. And you gave me no reason that I should go with you. The seeds of redemption. Redemption for what? Does that mean that you already did something wrong? Very useful to us. And we have much to offer in return. You have mentioned nothing that you have to offer. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single... See, that's the thing. You can't count on me. I don't know you at all. I'm not signing up for something like this. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Yeah, no. You threatened, it's the last straw. Goodbye, sir. Okay. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book, her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. I probably shouldn't, but I was already partially through the day, so I'm gonna do more. 5 miles south of the tallest. What day was it? Oh, it says it's Thursday. Day 7, Thursday. 5 miles south of the tallest, but one. 5 miles south of the tallest, but one. It grows in peace in the midday sun. That tallest but one, so it's not the tallest, it's the second tallest? In the midday sun? How am I supposed to identify anything off of this? That might have been high-pitched. Sorry if I hurt yours. 5 miles? That's 5 squares. Because you see this down here, so. Okay, south. So down. Of the tallest. But one. Comma. 5 miles south of the tallest but one, comma. It grows in peace in the midday sun. Period. I am lost. The tallest but one. It could be mountains, I guess? Oh, they do have 9, 7, 8 millimeters, so you can identify the tallest, I guess. So am I supposed to be... So identify the second tallest mountain. Nine. 902. Is there any other 9s? We can ignore all the 8s because there's 2 9s. think there's only 2 9s. So that's the tallest, sea pike. And Bowfell is the smallest. So, 5 miles south. I assume we're not counting... Are we counting this square? Are we counting Bowfell itself? Would that be 1? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't think we're counting that as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would it grow in the midday sun here? This is a forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the mountains might belong. Okay, I'll do this and then I'll water plants and do this if it didn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, awesome. The forest here is lush and vibrant. The bird songs feel enchanting like the calls of sirens. Nestled in the undergrowth, under the shade of a... Sorry, I'm falling apart here. Let me drink something. Alright. The forest here is lush and vibrant. The bird song feels enchanting like the call of sirens. Nestled in the undergrowth, under the shade of a birch tree, a plant grows. Collect. New plant acquired. Ooh, what is this? Interesting. Huh. Look at this thing. A large blue flower with an odd protrusion. This is way too small. It tapers at the bottom. It can't be this. Okay. Focus. Self-focus. Cat. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but this cat actually purrs when you touch it. It's adorable. Well, when you click on it. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Unless you bring me something more persuasive. And he would. I was able to strip away the swift snare vines and lift the lid. With more than a little trepidation, I'll admit. Yeah, makes sense. To my relief, but also disappointment, the coffin contained nothing but dust. Ah, but do I get swift snare? At least that's what I thought at first, but when I looked closer, I discovered a golden amulet embedded in the gray ash. Oh dear. I don't think that counts as dust. On the back of the amulet is an inscription that says, "With Solomon's scepter I awake." Solomon's scepter, that's a plant, right? Oh hey, actually. Literally just moved that. And I do not like any of my other options, so. I was right! Sometimes called witch remedy, believed to lift curses. Okay, can I turn this to keep it auto listed, but yes, okay, I can change the color. Awesome. I'm gonna keep that over here because it's relevant to identify the other one. Hello! Mailman, I think. I heard a shepherd got killed by some wild beast up near the Swimside Stone Circle. Oh dear. They said it slaughtered half his flock as well. People around here don't seem too bothered, but it's got them panicked down Foxfield Way. Collect. This one was not sealed. Interesting. Kent Mere I. What a letter. Thank you for those profound words. I have to wonder if this is normal progression. I mean, obviously they would have accounted for you failing, but I don't have this. Is it normal to start having things pile up like this? Huh. I mean, you might need to use this thing but I don't have the right thing.